Yo, 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 what up? Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy. I'm back up in the building once again, man. It's a lot that we got to talk about. But I'm hoping you guys had a very, very good week this week. My week was kind of, I ain't even gonna say it was kind of, cause I got knocked off, y'all. I was involved in a car wreck, whatever Wednesday night, coming home from work. I know y'all hear me talking about the second job a lot. Y'all hear me talking about, getting my money on. But this time, I got caught up, man. I got tired, and I end up running into the back of somebody. Lo and behold, that person is all right. Their vehicle is all right. I'm all right. My vehicle isn't all right. So it's like, man, I gotta spend some money on getting my car repaired, and that's out of pocket because I know people say pay the deductible on the insurance. But if I try to pay the deductible on the insurance, being that the car is a older model car, the insurance company they will probably want to total the car out. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I had to go dip in the emergency fund, pull out some fun. You know what I'm saying? Pull out some money, get my guy on the phone, tow the car, had the car towed to the body shop. Let Mike do what he do. That's Mike Sparkle Auto Care. That's my man. I've been knowing him for 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So whenever we have a problem, I mean throughout my whole family, whenever we have anything to do with body work or like something happened with your car, look small fender bender or what, we get in touch with Mike and we get him on the phone and let Mike do his thing. But the boy trying to tax me, of course, because he know I care about the car and he know I don't want to pay no car note. So uh, I'm like, yo, I need to get that car back quick because I'm actually in a rental right now, and I'm like, I really don't even want to be paying for no rental car. So I got the rental car for a week, and hopefully by Friday he should be ready with that car. So in the meantime, in between time, I gotta hit him off with the rest of the change. You know what I'm saying, to pay cash this dude out so I could pick my car back up. But yeah, man, that accident it kind of humbled me a little bit because that it could have went left, and like I said, I ran into the dude and his car was straight. So dude didn't call the police or nothing. So I didn't have to worry about getting no ticket or nothing, like that. And then the insurance go up. Y'all know how it go. But I'm thankful and I'm humble because it could have went a whole nother way. And it just made me look at myself and getting more rest and working not working so much, and it's a lot of thoughts that was going through my head with that incident happening. So I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about just being grateful and thankful for what you have now and what you got going on. Because at the end of the day, like all these material items, I mean, it's cool, but you don't want to get involved, to where something might happen and then you get messed up. Cause like one of my guys, when I was telling him about the accident, he was explaining to me that he was about 2 months ago. He was talking about his accident, and the only thing about his accident and my accident was when he got into a wreck, he ended up having to go to the hospital, and he had surgery and some more things. So I was thankful for that. So it's like just when I think about it and I sit back and I just reflect on how things went down, it's just some things that I got to switch up in life and start getting the proper rest because I know personally I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been getting the proper rest and I haven't been doing what I need to do so I can be secure when I'm traveling to and from work and on out there on that road. So I got to be more careful, man, because I don't want to be tearing nobody car up or getting into no fender benders. I don't want to get into no car wreck, nothing. I just want to be safe, get to where I need to go do what I need to do, and get back to the house in one peaceful condition. You know what I'm saying? So that's how my week went, and I was like, I wanted to chop it up with you guys about that, but I was like, man, look, I'm gonna just, I ain't even gonna talk about it, but I said, you know what, we are gonna talk about it because y'all rolling with me. Y'all come in Y'all support my channel every time I drop a video, and I thank you guys for that. All my newer subscribers, thank y'all. For the ones that haven't subscribed yet, hey, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get in the comment section, share the video. But outside of that, how y'all doing, man? Y'all good? Hoping y'all good, man. Cause I'm still kind of like my brain kind of turned off a little bit. But my last video, talking about the Memphis, the who started the word crunk, I got a lot of feedback on that, so that was pretty cool. And if y'all don't follow me on TikTok, y'all go follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Facebook. Y'all on Facebook, you know, because I be dropping a lot of content over there as well. It's just, I'm just really building the platform. But Thursday, I went to it was government contract. It was a seminar that they had, a networking event. Let's say that a workshop. It wasn't more like a seminar, but it was more like a workshop. And that's something I was explaining to you guys that I've been working on getting into. So I was able to go out there, meet a whole bunch of, some new people that's in the same field that I'm trying to get into. And it's not hard to get into it, but it's just time consuming. And now that I got the time to sit down and get on my laptop and do what I need to do, I got to get back involved. So that was a good part of my week, going out there and networking with some people and exchanging information. So if you guys are y'all trying to build y'all wealth and increase y'all finances, y'all need more money coming in, that's something y'all might want to look into. I'm gonna touch on it a bit more once I get all the way 100% involved with it, and I'm gonna share the information with you guys. But I just wanted to tell y'all that right now, the way everything is going, everybody's saying you need to learn AI and you need to increase your skill set. A job ain't enough, and just like with the little incident that happened with me, getting into that fender bender, that just told me I'm not gonna be jeopardizing my life to be going on a working overkill. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I gotta do right now, but eventually I'm trying to transition. Not I'm trying, I'm working on transitioning to the next phase as far as building my business up so that way I ain't got to be doing all this extra work. And I come on here and I talk to you guys about getting the extra skill set. If you got to work a second job, then y'all got to do what y'all got to do. I don't know what y'all finances is. I don't know what y'all money looking like. All I do know is everybody's screaming about they need money, and I don't know how y'all plan on getting money. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if you don't have a skill set and you just working one job and that's paying your bills, and you uh scratching and scrounging with what's left over and then waiting until the next week, it's gonna be hard for you to come up. Unless you don't have no debt. Now if you ain't got no debt, you can build. I'm in Atlanta. I don't know where you guys, what city y'all in or what city y'all out of, but out here it costs money to live. You feel me? So with that being said, I gotta do what I gotta do right now so I can get ahead. I'm personally working on springboarding to the next level. I ain't just turtle steps. That's cool, but turtle steps ain't that too slow for me. So I gotta make all type of moves to get close to that money so I can start building up the wealth and building up the type of life that I want for myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's really when it comes down to the get down, it's all about what you want for yourself, what you want for your children, what you want for your family structure. I don't know what y'all want. I'm just a person that's coming through motivating and trying to inspire you guys to take your life to the next level. Because like I said, everybody want to take these trips. Everybody want to ride around in something fresh. Everybody want to get some new clothes and new wardrobe. Hey, it's nothing wrong with that. But just know that it's going to cost you. Nothing is free. Nobody finna give nobody nothing when these people ain't sparing us on, how the world is changing and how AI is coming in. People getting laid off from their jobs. My homeboy, he worked a federal job. He said he ain't been paid in multiple weeks, but he still got to go to work, and keep it coming in. They don't even know if they're going to get back pay, the way how the government playing with their money and playing with this shutdown. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I got a lot to be thankful for, and you should have a lot to be thankful for, and just believe in what it is that you're trying to do. But it, in order for whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's gonna be up to you. Cause ain't nobody gonna knock on your door. Ain't nobody gonna send you no email and give you the money that you desire or give you the type of life that you desire. You're gonna have to work by building the type of life that you desire. Working brick by brick, day by day. You know what I'm saying? Day one or one day. Y'all gonna continue to hear me say that. But it's like, yo, we got to start taking this thing serious, and time is the most valuable commodity known to man. We don't got that kind of time or the luxury to be playing around, to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. Everybody want to be entertained. Everybody want to find out about the tea. Yeah, that's cool. But when you cut them phones off and when you cut that internet off, then you looking in your email or you looking in your mailbox and them bills got your name on it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, because I'm seeing people coming online complaining about this, complaining about the food stamps been cut, folks complaining about losing their jobs. Like it's serious out here. You feel me? And that just, you gotta utilize your time wisely. You know what I'm saying? Learn a new skill set. Get around some people that can show you what to do. Because like I said, a lot of these people online, they selling something. You know what I'm saying? And even like when I went to the event that I said I went to, like I met some, I met some cool people like that's doing business. And what I was telling myself, yo, these are the type of people that I like to be around. People that can show me something. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the smartest person in my group. Because if I'm the smartest person in my group, that means I gotta be responsible for showing these people what they need to be doing. You could only imagine, and not even just imagine, like even earlier in the week, I had my partner call me and he was asking me something simple question. Hey, like he just now bought him a car and uh he been paying on the car on time, every month. You know what I'm saying? So he done probably had that car probably about 2 years, if that. So the people was a new company sent them a letter saying, hey, we what you think about we can give you this money, you can refinance your loan with us. And I told him, he called me, just for some homeboy advice. Hey man, I just got this phone call from these people. What you think I should do? You think I should refinance the car? I already know what my answer was. So I said, let me ask you this. What they offering you? He was like, yeah, well, I'm paying, I think he said he paying like five hundred. And they said they were gonna drop the car note to 420. So he'd be saving $80. You know what I told him? I said, look here, bro. Tell them people, nah, you don't want to refinance your car. And what you could do now is attack. You paying 500, put an extra 100 on top of that 500 and go on and pay that car off. Because if you go in there, you refinance the car, then you're gonna start over. You feel me? And it's like it's so much they like people such in debt in the game that I'm starting to see and I'm starting to understand and realize that the system designed to keep you in debt. And then you look up again, you 50 years old, you don't own nothing, you don't control nothing, you ain't been on no trips, you ain't did nothing for your family structure. Man, y'all ain't got that kind of time to be wasting or to be in debt and then be in poverty, for up until you 50 years old. It's stupid, bro. And that's what a lot of people are starting to complain about because a lot of people starting to see that, damn, I'm going to work. I go to work every day, but I'm not getting ahead. You feel me? And it's like the reason why people aren't getting ahead because they don't have no structure. They don't got no plan. You got to put a plan in place, like I was telling you guys. Even like with the car situation, I had it set to where I had an emergency fund put set aside for things like this. I had my all my ducks in a row, so just in case something did happen, then I'll be straight. Well, I ain't gotta go out here and take out no loan or go borrow the money from somebody. You know what I'm saying? So this is what, like I said, coming to the channel. This is what things, this type of things that I talk about. This is what it's all about. You got to start working on that emergency fund. emergency fund, starting out 3 months of savings. Then try to get it up to 6 months, trying to get it up to a year, getting rid of all that bad debt. The type of debt, like if you don't have, if it's not making you no money, then it's bad debt. Now, if you got something like a mortgage, or if you got a rental property or something that you renting out and it's bringing you a small profit, then that's, that's, it's debt, but it's good. Consider, it will be considered as good debt. So you guys got to start going on Google, getting on these sites, and start finding out about different ways that you can start saving and budgeting your money, different ways on how to invest your money, because like I said, the more you sit around and watch celebrity gossip and who got the tea and who got all that's doing is just wasting your time. You feel me? Yeah, you're gonna be entertained, but at the end of the day, your bank account's still gonna be messed up. Your situation still ain't gonna be where you want it to be. So if it's something that you need to buckle down on, and it's something that you need to change as far as building up your assets, building up your emergency fund, putting yourself on a budget so you can keep an eye on your money and your resources and what it is that you're trying to do and what it is that you're trying to achieve, you're going to have to step up out that comfort zone, and you're going to have to write it down on paper, and you got to start. You know what I'm saying? That's the best advice I can give y'all right now. The best way to change your financial situation, you got to start. You feel me? Because like I said, the longer you keep putting it off, the longer you keep procrastinating, man, we got 3 more months. It's gonna be, well, actually we got about 2 months and a couple of weeks, and it'll be 2026. You know what I'm saying? And then 2026 gonna go by so quick your head gonna spin. So you guys have to start looking at what it is exactly that you want out of life. And then whatever the answer is, you're going to have to go after it. Real talk. You have to go after it. Go after what it is that you want out of life. And don't worry about nobody telling you what you can and what you can't do. You can do it. You just got to put your mind to it. That's a bar. You could do it. You just got to put your mind to it. You could do it. You just got to put your mind to it. But yo, I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I just want to stop in real quick, chop it up with you guys, and just what I'm saying, let y'all know how my week went. And like I said, man, I gotta get this car at the shop, go on and pay this man what I owe him, and I gotta keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't cry over spilled milk. Accidents do happen, and it's just, for me, it's just a reflection on my life and a reflection on what it is that I need to be doing so I can better my situation. I can get back on track, and then I can get up out this hole that that I put myself in. And like I said, poverty is not what's in your bank account. Poverty is in your mind. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. It's your boy Trust No. I'm finna skate up out of here, and y'all get started on y'all week. I'm hoping you guys have a good week, and I'm out.